Um, right. We started this session a bit early, might be sometime because soon after O levels, I think a couple of months ago, you have completed your O level actually. Even though we wanted to start, actually, I wanted to start this A level 2024 batch students a bit early, even in July. Actually, almost we are in July. The reason is considering the situation in the country, I always advise my students to, if you can, make it as a speed process for your higher studies, even your A level or else even the degree, because we have no idea about the future and the forecasting things in education expectation in Sri Lanka. So that's the reason I wanted to make it as soon as possible this A level 2024. Actually, I have a lesson plan as well, how long we take it to complete entire syllabus as much as possible, right? As speed as possible, actually. So that you have any question you can ask end of the session, inshallah, right? So we have this session, it will be a completely an interactive session. I will not only talk about everything, you also will be contributing, and it will be an interesting session probably because this lesson, economics, comparatively all the other subject, as usual, I told this to my students, you have to understand children in this way. That's what I'm going to check it out for the, everyone is an economist in the world. Everyone is an economist in the world. Everyone is an economist in the world. So I'm going to check it out whether you are an economist or not. You are an economist or not. So unnecessarily, you don't want to write anything. When I ask the question, the chat box is always open for you. If there is a question only, yeah. If I ask a question, you reply. At last, you have all the question you can answer. Right. Just write in the chat box. Just write in the chat box. If you don't attend this session now, 8:30, right? Now 8:30. If you don't attend this session, so what would be your second choice? You might be in somewhere else. Listen to the recordings of some of any lessons, okay? Now I'm asking if you don't, you didn't misunderstand. This 8:30 session, if you don't come to this session, you might do something else, right? I'm asking that one. Yes, exactly. You might watching drama, okay? Yes, okay. A little bit there's internet problem, that's fine. Now I think I'm audible, right? I'm audible to you all. No, I'm audible. I think I'm audible. Okay, you will use your phone. Perfect. Browsing internet, YouTube, sometimes sleeping. Continue reading my ebook. Perfect. Want to go to football, right? Futsal. I would have just had dinner and fall asleep. Might be using mobile phone, looking after my brother, right? YouTube, Instagram, watching movies, laying on bed. I would read futsal, scroll TikTok. So you all have a second choice. You all have second choice. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Now my question. Have you all selected your commerce stream or this subject as your A level? Have you selected? Yes or no? That's all. Or not yet? Have you selected? Have you selected? Yes, your commerce stream, commerce stream. I'm asking whether you selected your commerce stream. Yes, right. Some are not selected. You are confused. Okay, fine. I will make you to select today this economics. Don't worry. If you don't have idea, right? I will make you to select this subject because such interesting subject this is. And second question, another question. If you don't select this subject, only your selection, what you would select? If you have no idea to select commerce stream, what is your immediate option to move on? What would be your immediate option? ICT, IT stream, or you will do some other courses, mathematics, ICT. Yes, mathematics. Many people, many students are saying mathematics. Right. Okay. Choosing economics, right, fine. Now tell me, what made you to select commerce stream? What made you to select commerce stream? Why did you select commerce stream? I'm not asking economics or whatever, anything, commerce stream. Even in the commerce stream, you can do IT instead of economics. Instead of economics, you can do many subjects, right? Can earn, okay? It's my dream. Even in art stream, you can select it. So sorry, I'm asking a particular this subject. Why did you select this? Okay. My dream is to be success in this field, particular field. Fine. I don't good at the other streams. Do you want to do the art stream, right? Commerce stream for the O level. No, in O level, you don't do commerce stream because that's a general stream. You select the stream in A level only. I'm good at that because I choose commerce, right? It's my dream. It was my dream. I just liked and interested field. Fine. To know about today's economy, right? Hi, that's good. Amazing, right? Job opportunities. I'm interested in the network engineering, so I can market it. I like to be a business woman, right? Easy for a job in foreign country, isn't it? Okay, we'll see, because more job available there in the commerce stream. Yes, I feel ever since I started learning commerce, it feels easy. I know all of it. Right, entrepreneur, accountant, commerce, because there are more job opportunities. Many job opportunities. Thank you very much. Right. My last question. Right. Now you all found the reason, right? You all found the reason why I selected the commerce stream. Right? Why I selected the commerce stream. You know, in this world, everyone is making a choice. Everyone make a choice, even from the beggar, because the beggars are the least profession. Actually, that is also a profession. We can't say, but somewhat it's a profession, right? The least profession, even to the rulers, right? Up to the rulers, everyone make a choice in the world. Everyone make a choice in the world. Now, you also made the choice. I'm also making choice. Many choices we are making in our day-to-day life. Our career choice is there. Family members making choice. Every choices are there. You keep in your mind choice. We are selections, choosing, right? Choosing something. This choice should be wise or understand very clearly. Yeah, the choice should be wise, or wise mean, it should be a wisdom based, or else it should be a cost effective based. You understand? Our choice should be wise or else cost effective based. Let me just tell you. You don't want to explain that. You don't want to explain. Just tell me. It should be a wise idea. You have to take it wisely, or else cost effective. Cost effective. Wise. Many of you are saying wise. Okay, both. Some say both. Some say cost effective. Some say cost effective. Both should be considered. Both should be considered. Right? Both included. Both included. Bahut acha hai. Bahut acha hai. Right? Amazing, children. Now, I will explain throughout the process. You will understand why I asked this question. Right? Why I asked this question. Absolutely, you all are economists. Now I'm going to check it out. In this world, everyone make economical decision. Everyone make economical decision. Even uneducated person also make economical decision. But who is going to make wise economical decision? Who is going to make wise economic decision, and who is going to make cost-effective economic decision? And I don't teach only for the purpose of exam. That is my perspective all the time. I don't teach any subject for the purpose of, yes, I know that it's lagging. Fine. Is it fine now? Is it fine? I hope it's fine, because suddenly there's an internet drop. Okay. Am I audible now clearly? Fine. Okay. Thank you very much. Amazing. Right. Now, yeah, suddenly, because when the internet issues there, I will be able to sort it out. No problem. I want to say something. Yeah, I will not teach only for the exam. We will focus on the exam. There is no doubt on that. But from every lesson, my perspective, my target is how you can apply this in your day-to-day life. 21st century learning talk about your life skill. Students get A for economics, but they don't know how to take economical decision. You know, in your science subject, you studied where the brain is located, but we don't know how to use that brain. Okay. In the history you studied, okay, geography or history you studied, where the countries are placed, map marking. But we never taught our students where the country should go, the vision of the country where should go. We make multiple choice, MCQ. We make multiple choice questions are there on MCQ. Out of 4 answers, we select one. We make a decision out of that 4, but we can't make a decision in our life. We are confused state of mind. What to do next? Problems are in front of us. What are we going to do? You understand? We study everything, but in real life, we don't have anything. Now I'm going to check it out. Right. Always, we come to a point of this one. Don't study economics. Don't study economics. I always tell our teachers, don't teach, unless one condition is there. One condition is there. And remember, children, economics subject for A-level, it's easy. I will explain the exam paper book structure, syllabus, how long we will take it, what we do in the class, everything I will explain. It's easy. It's easy. Economics, you can prepare. I will show the last year's results also. You can compare it with all the other subjects. You can focus on that. You can understand that how many pass rates are there. But I always tell that don't study economics unless one condition is there. That condition I will be explaining at last slide. In my last slide only I will reveal, if you only then it will be useful in your life. Otherwise, study economics for the exam, take A pass. You can take A pass, you get a good Z score, but you will not get it, right? It's not mathematics. I will tell you, it's not maths. In economics, there are mathematics. What mathematics are there? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Only this. Not that highest level mathematics. Total, kalital, perical, peridal. Only this. There are formulas are there. Direct formulas there. That you take the formula and you have to solve the formula. Nothing. It's very easy. Not that great level of mathematics. Addition, subtraction, that basic 4 function of mathematics only, you'll be doing that. Okay, right. I'm giving an annotation option now. I'm giving an annotation of something on the screen, right? You are going to draw on the screen. Empty screen is there. What are you going to draw? You draw a fish. Got it? Draw a fish. Draw a fish. Whatever you can use, any colors you can use it. Draw a fish. Draw a fish. Yes. Come on. Just draw a fish normally. No need a high standard of fish. Okay. But if already somebody know these activities, I have done it for all the economic sessions, this one. If you know that, it's fine. All right. Right. Okay, fine. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Okay, Ashwa, I can see some fishes, but mostly 99%, 99%, the fish is, oh, okay. Somebody has misused that one. Okay, I disabled the annotation. Okay. Right. And let me check it out whether I can, that is my mouse. Okay, fine. I can't see my mouse. Right, fine. So mostly I do put it in the corner, right? You're writing this type of fish, okay? This type of fish you're writing. Some say they drew the starfish or whatever. Okay, I erase everything. I erase everything. Now, you see that when I say the word fish, everybody taken into the mind, what is that fish mean? Always you think of this fish, right? So I'm not good at it, right? Okay, this fish. Okay, fish. This is a fish. I love fish. Yeah. Some say they say the starfish. Good, right? But you know what is the reason? Because there are a number of fish in the market. There are a number of fish in the market. You see that fish. Look at this. This is also fish, right? This is also fish. This is also fish. This is also a fish. Look at this. Ah, you draw shark. Okay. Yeah, because majority drew the same pattern of the fish. Because you know why? This is our education. This is our education. Just I want to tell you. When the word comes in your mind, we are trapped and we are locked. Okay, we are locked with the script what is in the mind. We have no creativity of thinking. We don't have innovations. Why I am telling you, the reason is, if you want to study economics, you must have a critical thinking. You must have a critical thinking. Think out of the box. There are a number of possibilities are there to draw, right? But we mostly prefer the easy. Exactly. We do the easiest thing sometimes. What is fixed, framed in our mind only, we try to do that. What is framed in the mind. Okay, let's do another activity. Okay, just I want to make sure that whether you all are suitable people to do the economics, right? Whether you all, I wanted to tell you, right? Even no problem. This is not a test. It doesn't mean that you are failing, right? There are some more questions. We'll see your practical knowledge about the country as of now. Based on that, what I want to tell you, economics is within us. This is not directly related to economics. This is related to the critical thinking that is important for anywhere. Even if you are going to do art stream, mathematics, even if you are going to drop out the education and going to the job, that critical thinking is very important. Creativity is very important. For a beggar, creativity is very important, right? For a marketing officer, for a sales officer, creativity is very important. Right now, I'm going to check you. I'm going to awake, right? You all have that economist in your mind. Within you, economist is there. Let's check it out. Whether your economist is a real economist or else an ordinary economist one or average one or an excellent one. Okay, well, I'll be sharing you. I will drop the link in the chat box, right? I will drop a link in the chat. So I will be able to make it a one link, all the questions. So one by one, I'll put a chat box link. You can do it. Just what you should do, just click the link. Once you click the link, what you will do, you can write your name. You can type your name. After that, there will be a question. You type the question. Don't write a lengthy answer. I have given that short format only, but you write it within short format questions are there. And 2 words you use it. Don't write a lengthy answer because it's very difficult here. Because it's a words cloud. If you type it, your answer will be here. Your answer will be here, not yet shared. I'm going to share it now only. Copy the link. So there are only 95 students. Just let's see how the people coming from which regions, mostly from Sri Lanka. Just type it. Click. You will get the first question answer, right? And we'll see. The majority are from which region of Sri Lanka, but only there are. We'll see that. You're right. Your name? The name is not necessary, but type in anything name. But your location, you type it in the Google. No, not in the chat box, children. You type it in the link. Go to the link, and there is a question, right? So the number of people coming from Colombo mean the Colombo will be bigger. The letter will be bigger. This is we call words cloud. Now you can see there are many people from Kandy. Oh, now the Colombo. The second is Kandy, right? Colombo is leading still. Oh, Colombo is still leading, but the Mavanella, you can write it as a Kandy also, right? All right, Colombo is leading. Oh, no, Negombo, there are many people from Negombo as well. Right, Mavanella, Kandy, Negombo, or Colombo is more number of people. So when the letter becomes, the word becomes bigger, that means the most people are coming from that region. Perfect. Yes, Colombo, amazing. Right. Okay, I hope you have. So just to make sure that there are people from Muslim and some people are from now Nitambu, Gampaha, Gaul, Maunala, Kolana, Sri Lanka. That is the person, that is the person to study economics. He think out of the box. Sri Lanka, Kolana, Mount Lebanon, Kagol, Jaffna. Wow, from Jaffna as well. Ampara, Gampala, Kaluchara, Beruvala. Amazing, Beruvala as well. Right, fine. Let's move to the second question. Now we are going to talk about the real problem, what we have to focus. I'm going to check it out, whether you are ideology and the perspective. Right, I'll put the link up. The other link is coming on the way. Right, another link is on the way. Just go there. Yeah, you can respond more than once you can respond, no problem. You can respond more than once. What is your strength to learn economics? You might think, so you can say some answers. You said, no, I will not give a clue. This is why I selected, I don't know. Yes, perfect. We'll make you to identify. I don't know. Confident level. Yes, someone say confident. Okay, creative mind. I have a creative mind. It's my dream. It's my dream. It's my dream idea or my creative mind. I think, yeah, creative mind. Some says confidence. So there are 2-3 people confidence. They say confidence. Amazing, amazing, amazing. You will today. You will find out who are you. Whether you are an economist. Definitely, everyone has economists. Everyone, right? Personality they have. There are many people say confident dream, creative mind. I have. After some answers, you may continue that, right? Dream, confidence, dream, confidence, dream, confidence, dream. Right. The confident also very important. Even your creativity also matters. Some people say interest. Some people say passion. Right. I'm not taking the most one. I want to know the reasons why you. What is the instant you are. Some say interested. Right. Some people are saying globally it is very important something because when you write the 2 words, it will merge here and there. That's what I said. Write one word, because this is the words cloud. This is words cloud. The recognized subjects, maybe worldwide recognized subjects. Exactly. Right. Sri Lanka's very difficult to find out that. Z score is more. That's fine. I'm asking you, what is your strength? What is your strength? Somebody said, when Allah, or I couldn't be able to connect that word, right? Recognize the passion, dream, interesting, creativity, and confidence. Spelling is very important because the spelling is spin, it will go somewhere else. Perfect. Now, we'll check out your dream or confident passion will work out for this question, right? This next question, right? I will share another link. Sorry, guys, because I wanted to generate one link for all the questions, but there is a small technical problem. That's what I couldn't be able to make it. Wait a minute. All right. The next question is coming on the way. The link is there. Just click again and give your name. Just type a name. No problem. I can't see the names. I can't see the Lanka. Today, we all facing a major problem. The big problem is what? Fuel crisis. Gotabaya Rajapaksa. Okay, Gota. You are a political personality. That's what you are telling that answer. Yes. The root cause. Some say the loan we took it here. Politicians. Absolutely. Politicians. Yeah. Scarcity was the hoardings, tax rates, government hoardings, maybe I don't know. Debt. They have taken a debt. Printing more currency, I think that's might be the word, I guess. Yeah. Stupid politician might be Rajapaksa, right? Government's inflationary issues, somebody has mentioned. Okay. Right. So strong problems, money, printing money, I guess. Printing money, you say that. I'm trying to connect the words you are typing. It's corruption, selfishness of the government, lack of dollar, I guess. Somebody has put dollar, I think, lack of dollar. Wrong political, financial policies might be something here and there. I'm not giving any solution for you. I want to know how do you perceive the problem, right? So I'm to be honest, maybe you can say all these reasons are together, but there is a root cause. You understand what do you mean by root cause? Root cause is not the reason. For example, one person failed in the exam. What is the reason you're asking? It is totally different from root cause. Root cause means the basement, right? Maybe political corruption, all those stuffs are there, but there is a root cause, right? That's what I'm asking you. I think this is going in a YouTube live streaming. You can watch, I guess. Yeah, perfect. We move on to the next question. Thank you very much for your answers. Right, prompt response from your side. Right. Now I'll share another link. Another link is there. Another link is coming on your way. What is this question? Why does why does that problem seems so serious in your point of view? Why it is so serious? This problem, why it is considered as a very serious problem? Serious problem. This is very serious problem. It's your point of view. You don't try to hush. No. Name, it's not will not come. All right, fine. It's essential. It's essential. Exactly. It's needed by everyone. So if you are writing it 2-3 words, you write it without space. That's a good idea. So it is affecting the trade education. It affecting the trade, travel. If there is an emergency cases, maybe yeah. Modern. It's very important. It's effective. Maybe you are saying that is one of the essential item. Exactly. Essential item. Right? Essential item. Okay, essential item. I couldn't be able to connect your answers, right? Affecting the education, needed by everyone. Because it causes more corruption, political, maybe it's a modern development, it affects the modern development, restriction for free life. Okay, right. Mostly you all telling that essential item. This is essential item. If it is affected, rest of the day, because everything is depending on this fuel, I think. Petrol or diesel, whatever, everything is depending on that, right? Okay. So I want to know that how do you see this, right? This situation, okay? Right, we go to the last question. I'm going to make you all policymakers. Think wisely and tell me, you all know policymakers. Now see, if you take the position of financial minister, because mostly the financial ministers are giving the solution, right? Imagine you are as a financial minister in the central bank. What could be the solution for this crisis in your point of view? What you will do? One word. If you're writing 2 words, mean without space, you write it. I will read. I can read it. If you leave a space, it will be merged everywhere. Very good. Exports, good. IMF, what? IMF is a solution, but it's not the right solution all the time. Okay. Provide more money to the solar panel. Okay. Right. But to provide the solar panel, we don't have money actually, right? That's a problem. Stop printing money. Good. That's no problem. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but I just want to know you are. Even kill Gota. Hey, kill Gota. Somebody say kill Gota, but you're not suitable for the economics. You have to go somewhere else. Tourism, very good. Stop printing, providing money more for the panel, the solar panel. That's a good solution. Stop printing money. Promotion, transportation. Stop printing money to stop inflation. Perfect. Export essential items, right? And resignation of the president. Maybe yeah, okay. What else? Maybe many people are saying tourism. Increase. Some fuel is there. Yeah, I forgot where the word. Develop the economic. Stop. Oh, wait. Providing more money, stop solar, increasing the export qualities should be introducing a new technology, right? And controlling inflation, foreign affairs, people, household. What is it? What is the word? I could be able to track quickly. It's moving here and there, right? And amazing children. You know why? The words you have used, all economics word, economics, tourism, inflation, tax. You're previewing the solar panel advisors, stop printing money to control the inflation, export essentials, right? Not killing quota. Produce, production increasing, export increase, quality of the, introducing the technology. Whatever you have used here, all these are taxes. Somebody say reducing the taxes, foreign affair related matters, economics word. All these are economics word. In economics, you will study all this. These words will definitely come in economics. So, have you studied economics? You didn't study economics. You didn't study economics, right? Obviously, you didn't study economics. But you know economics. You know economics. Just one easy question I'm asking you. If the petrol price increases, if the fuel price increases, vegetable price also increases. Why? Tell me the reason why. Very easy, ordinary question. Huh? When the petrol price increases, vegetable price also increase. What is the reason? What is the reason? Once upon a time, when they asked this question, we always, because we were not that much aware of that. So what we answered, we always mock. What we mock, Hey, are you pouring petrol to the vegetables? You use that one. Very good. Because after the production, after the cultivation, you have to bring from Nuvaraliya to Colombo Manning Market, or now in Balyagoda. Transportation cost will increase. Transportation cost will increase. When the transportation cost increases, vegetable 1 kilo price increases. Right now, you can understand the main problem in the country, fuel crisis. And if you know that answer, you are a right person to study economics. You can study economics. You can study economics, right? You are a best candidate. You are a best candidate than the Lalit Liwal Cabral, who was the former governor of the central bank. Useless fellow. He is a first-class degree holder, but nothing he did. Geography can help in it. Maybe there are pure geography, what do you call that? Geo-geographical, political something is related. Everything. That's what I'm going to tell you. Right? I'm going to tell you, children, the economics is a subject. Wait a minute. Let me take it, our slide now, right? Economics is a subject. I'm just asking you, what you study in science? Tell me, particularly in the chemistry, in one word. Huh? What you study in chemistry? Quick. What you study in chemistry? Regarding the chemicals, theory is fine. Okay, chemicals, periodic table, chemicals, yeah. What you study in physics? What you study in physics? Physics, what you study? Yeah, some motions, laws are there, right? Formulas, many formulas, velocities, frictions, perfect. Good. You know that, theories. What you study in geography? What you study in geography? What you study in geography? Environment, locations, places, exactly, atmosphere, landscape, geography. What did you study in business studies? Business studies. Yes, not accounting, business studies. What are the things related to the business, right? Banking, auxiliary services, communication, transportation, business environment, yeah, entrepreneurship, everything. What do you study in accounting? What do you study in accounting? What do you study in accounting? In accounting, calculated profit loss, cash flows, right? Assets and liabilities, balance sheets. Okay. If I ask you every subject, English literature, you can say, Tamil literature, you can say, language subject, you will say that. If I ask you in economics, what you will study? In economics, what you will study? In economics, what you study? Economy. In economics, what you will study? Country situation, all the subjects, but not all the subjects. About the economy, world, global economy, inflation, economic level, right? Exchange rate, right? You can't say one word, right? Am I right? You can't say one word. I can say all the subjects one. For example, business studies mean you can say to do the business, whatever the auxiliary services you need to study business studies. Accounting, what you study, in order to calculate certain financial statements, you will study accounting. Chemicals, as you said, chemical formulas. Physics, number of velocities and formulas you will study. Geography, the locations you study, right? And literature, about the previous writings, write-ups and analytical part, critics you will write. In economics, as you all said, there are many topics altogether is there. But in economics, we will study one thing. I will tell you when we talk about the topic of economics. What is economics mean? If anyone asks you, now you told that you didn't study some subjects actually. Almost you studied all subjects. What I asked, geography, everything you studied, right? But still you didn't study economics. But all the subjects you studied in O-level, economics you didn't study. But some of the subjects in economics you studied in the business studies. For example, needs, wants, right? And some topics already you studied, international trade topics, inflation, all these topics you studied in the business study. But what economics will talk about, what economics will teach you, right? That particular mindset you should get it. If not, you will be a failure even if you take A for economics. A for economics, I will tell you. So today, what are we going to talk about? What is economics? Absolutely. Now we are going to talk about what is economics and why economics. Why do you want to study economics? Your choice. Okay, dream, whatever it is there for the exam purpose. But remember, I will tell you how this subject is totally different from all the other subjects. Huh? All the other subjects, you can take it one category. Economics is different category. And we'll talk about the paper structures. We'll talk about that, some teaching process and the time schedules and study plan. Right. Let's go to the, look at this one. This is 2020, the last year, 2021, no O-level results not released yet. Okay. But this table will be confused a lot. I will have summarized in short in this way. You can see that. I have summarized this one. This is 2020's A-level results. Huh? Why I'm showing this one? You don't want to be panicked. You don't want to be scared of anything. Why? Because this subject is so easy. If you have the confidence, if you have the interest, if you have the love to study, passion to study, it's not only depend on the students, it can depend on the teachers as well. I strongly believe that I can make you the lessons very interesting. Inshallah, we'll try to, we'll make maximum. At the end of the session, you can tell me how was my explanation, because I'm not going to teach any economics. I'm going to just teach what is economics and why it is important, only part of the economic subject. I won't teach anything else, right? So you can give me a feedback at last. How was the session? That give me a lesson whether I can continue teaching or otherwise I will leave from the industry. Okay, right. Look at it. Business studies and accounting. Number of students wise fine. Why 62,000 did for the A-levels economics? You know, art stream students also select economics, right? Art stream students also, they do that. Business studies and accounting, mostly commerce stream students only, right? Many art stream students also, they take the economics. That's the reason, number of students. Fine, no problem. But we go for the percentage. Look at it. Percentage. More percentage A pass for economics. So is it easy or difficult? Because all three languages, Tamil, English, Sinhala, all three languages. And look at it, the failure rates. Failure rates are there, but almost W's. But the pass rate, right? Pass rate is almost next to business study. Next to business study. Comprehensively, almost we can say 80%, we can say that. 80% last year, next the 2021's results not yet released. Okay, so nothing to worry. And from these results, what you can understand, you know, look at it. There are 40% took A, 30%, 25% C, 25% S. I say it is hard. Can you say this subject is hard? If it is hard, this W percentage should be more than 50%. Am I right? Can you say this subject is hard? Can you say this subject is hard? Because if you say this subject is hard, there should be more failures. There should be more W's, more F's. There should be more W's. Can you say this subject is easy as well? Can you say this subject is easy? Can you say easy this subject? No. Why? If it is easy, means there should be more people take A, right? If you say easy, more people will take A. Am I audible to you all, right? Am I audible? Clear, right? My voice is clear, no? Just respond me. Yeah, fine. Because my response sometimes it goes slow. That's what I'm asking you. Right. So we can't say this is easy or difficult. Not only economics, not only economics, any subjects in A levels, any subjects in O levels, right? Subjects are competitive enough. Competitive enough. Competitive enough. What do competitive enough mean? Paper will be high standard student will be easy. So you can see that 25% people have taken S-Pass also. So this subject is very challenging subject. Not only economics, all these subjects, look at business studies also. Accounting also, look at 22% is failure is there, right? A comparative, very interesting. But relatively, business studies and accounting. But I don't have business studies and accounting papers. Since you have done business studies and accounting, I'm just asking, you tell me that's true or not. Huh? In your O-level accounting, right? In your O-level accounting questions are directly asked or indirectly asked. Most of the time. Accounting questions, indirect or direct? Yes. What is that? Directly. 99% direct. They will ask you to prepare the balance sheet. They will ask you to prepare the cash flow. But adjustments are there. Adjustment, you should be able to identify this adjustment should be adjusted, which one? Which area should be, which ledger should be adjusted, something is there. That is also direct. If you know that which adjustment should be done, you know that you can do it. Tell me, business studies, they asked you the direct question or indirect question. Some hidden adjustments. Business studies, there are mix of questions, sometimes direct, mostly, exactly, most of the business studies questions are direct question. Some of the questions are there indirect. Some of the questions are indirect. Economics. We'll talk about it, part 2. 100%, almost 100%, right? But we can say 99%. I will say 90 because sometime 1 or 2 question will be there. 99%. What is it? Direct question. You thought that I would say indirect question? Direct question. Part 2, you can well prepared and go. I will tell you, right? You can study minimum 5 lessons. Out of 12 lessons, you can go for the exam. Part 2, not MCQ. For MCQ, you have to study everything. For part 2 exam, out of 12 units, you can select 5 units. You can select 5 or 6 units and you can go for the exam. Even though you can take it out of 5 questions, mean 100 marks. 100 marks. They will divide by 2 and take it to 50. Right? You can score it well. You can score well. But MCQ in economics. Direct question. But by memorization of entire economics, you can't. You have to understand. I will make that understanding. If you want to memorize and go for the exam, you don't want a teacher. You need a teacher for what? To make you understand. Definitions, you can memorize it. Points, you can memorize it. But without understanding, if you memorize it, you can't face the MCQ questions. A-level, almost all the subjects are such. I have no idea about the accounting, but business studies also same thing, right? You can't go with the memorization will 20% help, but 80% you have to understand. How do you grab the knowledge and understand? You apply. For example, for your example, I will tell you. You studied definition for the capital in O-level. Definition for the capital. You will study that one in economics also, right? Under the factors of production, you will study capital. Capital definitions there. In MCQ, they will ask you. In economics, you will study only one definition for capital. What is by capital? The man-made assets we call capital, right? Simple definition. In A-level, they will ask in MCQ. Out of the following, there will be 5 answers. A-level 5 answers. Out of the following, which definition is not suitable for capital? Which definition is not suitable for capital? That means how many correct definitions are given there? How many correct definitions will be given there? Tell me. Which definition is not suitable for capital? Then how many correct definitions are given? 4 definitions. How many definitions you study for the exam? How many definitions you studied for the exam? 1 definition. You studied 1 definition. When you read the question, you will be amazed what? Hey, that fellow taught us 1 definition. There are 4 definitions here. Who understood the definition will be able to eliminate all the correct definition and find the wrong definition. In the wrong definition. The first student who memorized blindly what is capital mean? Man-made SSR capital man. If you go such a way to the exam, you will search the correct definition. Definition. If they give 4 wrong definition and correct, select the one definition also, they will not give that direct, the word by word definition. Indirectly, they will. When you understand the economics in this world, right, you will be the best student. Why? Everybody cannot understand, but understanding is easy because of a teacher and your capability. It's very easy. If you understand, it's very interesting. You know why? That is a real life scenario. You will understand the real life scenario. Mostly I teach with many examples. I teach with many examples. I'll try before the lesson comes. Okay, I will try the students to understand before I explain the concept. I'll give examples, and they will understand. Okay, this is what we are going to learn. Okay, children, what is your opinion regarding this? What is your opinion regarding this picture? Children, we are studying economics. Don't worry, we are studying economics. This is a way of teaching economics for this time, but don't expect when the lessons are coming, I will not show the pictures, but we will study somewhere, right? Because first time when you're going to study economics, that's what I want to make you very clearly what is economics. What is your opinion on this picture? Don't say he looks like a Mr. Birala Solavena, right? Like a Gota. Right? No matter how much resources you have, you should know to use them in a correct way. Perfect. Foolishness, yes. He knows the location of the brain, but don't know how to use it. Perfect, Anna. I told that. The man is dumb. Stupid person, absolutely. A man who doesn't know how to use the ladder, right? Foolishness. Exactly, Gota. That man is missing his opportunities. Molinaha. What is that, Molinaha? Hiding. Okay, fine. Clever. Who said clever? Okay, maybe your point. A man is using opportunities resolved in an unwise way, using the solution at hand, the most complicated addition. Fine. You know, there are a number of ladders you can find here. If he know how to use at least one ladder, he can pass, right? He can cross the bridge, the wall. There are a number of resources he has, but he doesn't know how to use it. He doesn't know how to use the resources, You have 24 hours a day. Do you know how to use your resources? Time is a resource. Time is my resource. How to use that resource? Your mother has given 500 rupees money to spend. Go and spend whatever you want. You go to the supermarket. You plan it. You are planning. What I'm going to go. 500 rupees. Chocolates or biscuits, ice cream, cornetto. 500 budget is there. What are you going to buy? You have only limited resources, 500 rupees only you have. With that 500 rupees, you have number of things to buy. You like to buy everything almost in the shop. Can you buy? You can't buy. Because your resources, 500 rupees. You have only 500 rupees. How are you going to use that 500 rupees? With multiple choice you have. When you have the multiple choice, how are you going to shortlist? Now, I'm talking about the practical scenario, right? That's a possibility. Okay. What do you think of this person's ideas? Like that. So just say some comments about this particular person. So I have circled also certain things to understand. The same apply to this. He doesn't know to use that. Is an extraordinary person. Exactly. He can wear his sunglasses, but he's not wearing it. Okay. Right. Showing off. These people are showing off. Exactly. Prabhat. He doesn't know how to use the resource. Exactly. Doesn't know how to use. He could literally stand under the shade. Perfect. Exactly. So students, he's wearing a cap. The reason for the cap is what? To make a barrier between him and the sun. Sunglass also he has. He can wear the sunglass and he can get that protection. Okay, right? But that topics are different. The purpose of the resource is there, but he is not using it. Instead of that, he is using his hand to cover it. Right? He has resources for what purpose wanted to be used. It's there, it's there. But without using the suitable resources, you're using something else. Something else. For example, you have a teacher for economics, but you're asking the economics teachers to teach accounting, right? You have a table, right? You have a table. The table, the moment you need to replace it in one of the classroom for the teacher's table. But what do? You take it to the security office. The table where it should be located at that priority, according to the priority. But you have no idea. You locate it in a place where it is not useful. Priority, yeah? According to the priority, not useful. So, you now got the idea what is economics. Even though we study in economics about the country, inflation, exchange rate, international trade, right? And output level growth, economic growth, unemployment levels, production possibilities of the countries, and demand, supply, inflation, production, division of labor, whatever we study. End of the day, economics will teach you one thing. Are you a critical thinker? If you have the critical thinking only, you can do that. You can do that. Now I'm going to talk about that. Remember, children, in economics, right? In economics, what we will study, right? Now you see that resources are there, right? Resources. The resources are limited in the world. Resources are limited in the world. It's very, very limited and minimal. But our needs are there. We have a needs, our wants, right? Our desires are unlimited. Our desires are unlimited. But how are we going to manage the resources? How are you going to manage our resources? It's very important for a doctor. It's very important for an engineer. It's very important for a CEO of the company. It's very important for the principal. It's very important for the beggar. He has only half an hour time. Which mosque he has to go, which temple he has to go for the more collection, managing that 30 minutes time resource, right? And every person in the world as a student, tomorrow you have exam, 3 subjects exam. How are you going to use today's time for 3 subjects? Managing the resources, not only for the students who studied for the economics, in the world, whoever have the common sense, everyone need to know how to manage my resources. You got my point? Economics will teach you how to manage your resources. Even you can be a doctor, studied science and chemistry and physics. You can be a lawyer who studied the constitution of the country. You can be a archaeologist. You can be a president. You can be a HR manager. You can be a marketing officer. You can be an accountant. Whatever the profession you have, end of the day, you must be an economist. To be an economist, you don't want to be a student of economics. But everyone inborn, that quality, that nature is there. That quality, that nature is there. But you have to identify that managerial skills. How are you going to use the resources wisely? In economics, that is we call efficiency and effectiveness. Efficiency and effectiveness. If you understand that, then you can understand why you should study economics. I don't explain much here. Number 1, why you need to study economics. Very important, informed decisions. The economic students, those who study, others also can get that managing resources. But the students who studied economics very well, they understood the concept very well. They can get this particular idea, right? Number of things are there. You know, somebody said the highest demand, that's a commerce field. In Sri Lanka, most of the South Asian countries, this profession is there. The expert in economics in Sri Lanka, you have only job for the central bank. Central bank you can go, right? And you know, foreign countries, Europe countries, the economists have a special profession. Every company they are recruiting. Every companies they are recruiting economists in order to forecast the future. In order to, at the moment, I'll just right? So there are many things out there. I don't have time because this topic even I can talk a lot. And very important thing, it will influences everything economics. If you study economics, you will understand. I said to you, fuel prices affect many things, right? It's affect the many things, not only one. So this became a huge crisis. What is the main problem for the fuel crisis? Somebody had told we have taken more loans, right? Foreign loans. And all the foreign loans we had to pay in dollars. We make the payment in, that is the root cause for all these problems. It's like a chain effect. It's like a chain effect. Foreign currency reserve, they call it the foreign currency reserve. You will study in economics under the international trade. Foreign currency reserves are there. And foreign currency reserves are lacking, right? And we want to import necessary things, oil, copper, those stuff. And we don't have dollars. But we are not exporting also because of the crisis, because of the production, lacking the production. We couldn't be able to export also, and we don't have the dollars to buy the things. If we want to buy the things, we need dollars. If you want the dollars, you have to export. We had to produce. We had to encourage the tourists to come into the country because of the crisis happening here, because of the fuel crisis. Tourists are not coming to the Sri Lanka at the beginning. Now there are many policies out there. We will study later policies, monetary policies. The economy, they know that. Central bank people, they know that. But they have no idea. As you said, the problem is corruption also there. It impacts all the industries, economics. About the share markets, right? Share markets, company shares. Who can analyze the forecasting? My company share will increase or decrease. Economists can analyze. I'm not explaining much. Only briefly, I'm talking about that. Right? Sorry. It inspires business success. Economists will forecast what will happen to my products' demand in future. Now see that this environment, right? In this environment, there will be now the economic crisis happening. Only few people are earning. During COVID, number of people earn through online. Online means online business, right? Online sales, right? Online classes. What physically happened, they started because you can forecast what will happen and identify the demand, scenario of the demand. Who will do that? That is economists. Economists' ideologies. Those are economists. You don't want to be economic students. Bezos. He didn't introduce something new to the world like Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs' visionary is different. Jeff Bezos' vision is different, right? Steve Jobs, he thought he wanted to give a new lifestyle to the people and say that, iditanda lifestyle and buy that. So he produced a new remarkable production and iPhone, right? And with the new, only their platform, iOS application only you can do, not the Android. Unique. And very important, it never gets slow, right? That is we call robotic software as they are using it. New innovation gave and create the market. What Jeff Bezos did it. Traditional one, online business, what necessary item books, actually he started the books. These two people taught a big lesson to the world. One is he created a new demand in the market. Who? Steve Jobs. Economics. That is economics. But are they economists? They were not economists, but they had the economist idea. Steve Jobs created a new demand in the market. New demand. That is an extraordinary level. If you are going to start a business, what do you think? What is fast moving in the world? What is fast moving now? For example, fast food item or else software business. We always go with the pattern prevailing in the country, the demand pattern. But Steve Jobs' idea is what? I will create a new demand and created the business. Steve Jobs, what he did, he found the problem, right? Netflix found the problem. What's the problem? Some people doesn't like to go to theater and watch the movie. I will make a home theater, Netflix. Uber. People felt they can't go to street and find a vehicle. You wait at home. Let the vehicle come to your doorstep. Food, Uber Eats. Pick me food. You can't buy the things. You want to get the things at home. You want to buy the things while you are staying on your bed. Amazon came. They all found the problem, but the people need that. People need it. and people needed, and he gave the solution. What is it? Economics. That is economics. That is economics and international perspective. Only the economic students can understand international perspective. These are big topics. And these are big topics. Exports, imports, why countries are giving loan to Sri Lanka, why China is helping Sri Lanka, why America wants to get Sri Lankans most of the area, why India doesn't like Sri Lanka helping China. You understand? India doesn't like Sri Lanka allowing China to come and involve all the matters. Politics. These international politics behind economics is there. Economics is there. Right? So, science, there are two types of science. There are two types of science. One is social science. Another one is natural science. The natural science only, you all studied chemistry, physics. That science we call natural science. Social science means we study about the behavior of the human. We study about behavior of the human. For example, political science, social science, economics, social science, geography, it comes partly about the social science, language subjects, social science, history, social science, all these are social science because we talk about the behavior of the society, we talk about the behavior of the people, economical behavior of three major agents of the economy, three major agents, individual of the households, three people, everyone. In Sri Lanka, all the populated people we call individuals in a household, and the government, and the firms, right? We are demanding things, we are purchasing, that behavior we will study. Government charging taxes, government helping people, government constructing the road, government providing education. We talk about the government's behavior. Government's behavior we talk about. Firms, we talk about the firms are supply. Firms are providing employment opportunities. We talk about three people or agents. In economics, we call agents. Their behaviors, we talk about it. What does economics mean? It asked you, limited resources, 24 hours is your limited resource. But more focus is what? Economical thing. To produce and consume goods, services, very important. Economics will try to satisfy their needs. Economics try to satisfy their needs or maximize their gains. For example, if you go to a shop, you want to eat, you have 1,000 rupees. There are number of 1,000 rupees dishes, biryani, different. There are many number of things you have, but you have only 1,000 rupees. You have only 1,000 rupees. Out of 1,000 rupees, you can select only one menu, one main course you can select. But there are 15 options you have. There are 15 options you have. Limited money you have. Limited resource you have. Out of this 15, you get the satisfaction as well, right? What you are going to do, just imagine, 50 million money. What business you are going to produce? What business you are going to produce? There are a number of businesses in our market. What to produce? You have to select it, right? Limited resource. You have three options of business. But what business are you going to do that? And how are you going to do that? Are you going to recruit the employees, or are you going to use the machineries? Whom you are going to produce? Who is your customer? Economics. This is economics. Even a person who doesn't have an educational background, who drop out from the school from the grade 8, he started a grocery shop. You ask him why he asked the grocery shop, why he opened a grocery shop. Because everybody needs grocery item. Everybody needs rice. Everybody needs anchor milk powder. Everybody needs sugar. Everybody needs oil, kerosene oil. What is this? He knows what customer needs. What customer need. He provided the solution for that. What is it? Economics, children, economics. Now tell me, do you have the knowledge of economics? Based on that, can you tell me, do you have the knowledge of economics now? Do you have the basic knowledge of economics? Yes, yes. Every one of you have the economics knowledge. Everyone. We have. When you go to school canteen, having 100 rupees to buy the stuff, you can't buy all item in the canteen. You have to make a choice. You have to make a choice. What I'm going to buy from this 100? I can't buy all, but you will make a choice. I will tell you in the last slide, how do you make a choice? How do you make a choice? Right? So, children, this subject is very challenging subject. Remember that was very important. Right? This subject is very challenging subject, right? Very challenging subject, but interesting subject. You need for that critical thinking. Everybody thinks in the same pattern, but Steve Jobs had a different idea. Even Jeff Bezos thought what? I should give the solution. Netflix gave the new idea, critical thinking. And your commitment is very important. What is the commitment? You have to study. You understand? We will give the guideline. We give the PDF tudes. We will continue to do the past papers after every units. Right? We do the revisions. Right? We do the online test in the Google Sheets. We do everything. After that, what you do is very important. I can teach you 5 hours, for example, a day, example, say 5 hours, but it will not be useful for you unless after 5 hours, how many hours you sit and study. That is very important for the economics. Not only for economics, all the subjects, right? Because, when you are studying alone, self-study will organize what you studied in your mind, So very important. If you have the confidence. Now you said, I told one question. I said, you don't study economics unless, this is unless. Challenging subject, you have the critical thinking, you have the commitment. Yes, I can work for the subject and I will be able to do that. Because, children, I'm maximum trying to finish this 2024 batch if anyone join. Before 2023 A-level exam. Why? Before 23 A-level exam. Reason is you can do that sometime, right? I'm going to show the paper. Don't worry. We will do. We are going to do that. Don't worry, right? So I will show that now. We will go to the exam paper structures now. So this is our section finally. No, I'm not doing the Kahoot. I prepared a Kahoot also. It takes time. Okay, now let's go to the chapters, right? 12, you have 6 lessons, but we don't have grade 12, grade 13, but this is a government guide. This is a government guide, right? Grade 13, they will have the 6 units, right? Altogether, 12 units you have to study. 12 units, huh? But I have made it very easy for me to understand. This is very difficult. Look at this one, right? You can see that, huh? Sure, children. I will give my number at last. Huh? Don't worry. Look at this one. Grade 12. No, this is my lesson plan. Actually, I plan like this. 1 year, we'll be able to finish it, inshallah. We'll try. All these 6 units comes under the 12, grade 12. All these 6 units are coming under the grade 12. All these 6 units are coming under the grade 13. But we don't bother about grade 12, 13. But why it is separated, in A-level exam paper, part 2, in part 2, there are 2 sections. I have given that also in the slide. I will tell you. Section A and B. Section A has 5 questions. Section A has 5 questions. Section B also have 5 questions. You understand? In part 2, there are 2 sections. Section A, section B. In section A, there are 5 questions. Section B, there are 5 questions. Section A, all 5 questions are coming. These 6 units. You may ask a question, but there are 6 units. No, I will show. Don't worry. Section B, all these 5 questions are coming from these 5 questions, right? Okay. Now, I don't have idea to explain the topics now. Just I'll go through. We will talk about the introduction, the basic level, economics. This lesson is very important, market economy, but we will teach as a one lesson. But even though I will provide the 2 different tunes, but we will teach as a one lesson. You know why? In exam paper, I will show you. Unit 2 also, Unit 3 also, sometimes separate questions are there in part 2. But if you don't know this lesson, you can't do Unit 3 questions. If you don't study the Unit 2 lesson, you can't do the Unit 3. Because part 2, I'm talking about the part 2. MCQ, you have to study everything. Everything you have to study, right? So market structures, monopoly, oligopoly, cost and production behavior, national accounting, macroeconomic equilibrium, right? We talk about that income, GDP, gross domestic productions, and we calculate. You know, these two lessons have calculations. These two lessons have calculation. This first one and fourth one, small calculation, small calculation parts are there. Not like big mathematical calculation, a very easy calculation, very easy calculation. Money has big calculations are there. Market failure, no calculation. International trader, little bit calculations are there. Rest of the lessons, no calculation. But here, little bit one or two additional calculations are there. But majority, more calculations are available in these two lessons only. These four lessons, unit 2, unit 3, unit 5, and unit 6. But those calculations are very interesting. Those calculations are very, very interesting. Huh? Right? Now, let's see the paper. See, this is a paper structure. This is a paper structure. I will show the paper. Huh? I will show the paper. Don't worry. This is a paper structure. No, I will give my number. No worries. No, that's my number. And remember, there is no any textbook for A-levels. Children, there is no textbook for A-levels. You can take the past paper books, but there are textbooks mean private textbooks. Huh? Governments, they don't give the textbook. You can buy business studies, economics. There was a book. I don't know whether that book is still available, right? It's a small book is there. Short notes format, it's there, right? Business studies, they have two books. In part 1 and part 2, that book is there. Accounting, I have no idea whether I haven't seen that book, right? Maybe the books are there, private, individually they wrote, okay? Right. Economics paper, part 1, it has MCQ, 50 MCQs are there. Every MCQs have 5 answer options. A-level, there are 5 answer options, 5 answer options, not 4 answer options. There are 50 marks. They will multiply by 2 and the total will be 10 question. Very interesting, very interesting. So as I told you, part 2, right? Part 2, there are totally 10 structured questions are there. 10. I will show the formats. I will show the papers. Don't worry. Each question carries 20 marks. There are sub questions. 4 marks, 4 marks, 4 marks, 2 marks, 3 marks, 4 marks. Likewise, there are different ways the questions are there. Right? Section A, 5. Section B, 5. Minimum 2 questions in each section means, but you have to do totally how many questions? You have to do totally 5 questions. You have to do total 5 questions. Total 5 questions. But each section A and B, minimum there are 2. That one of these two sections, you have to do how many questions? One section you have to do at least section A or B, you have to do 3 questions. Because total how many questions you have to do? 5 questions. Why they told minimum 2 questions? Because in section 1A, you can't do 4 questions, and section B, 1 question, you can't do that. Minimum in any section, minimum 2 questions, maximum 3 questions. But altogether, you should do 5 questions. Either students will select from section A 3 questions, section B 3 questions, or else section A 2 questions, section B 3 questions. These are the only 2 options you have. 3 or 2, 2 or 3. Majority of the students select from the section A because those calculations are very easy and interesting calculation, can get marks quickly. That's a positive of the calculation. For example, there is a 20 mark question in the section B. Many questions are there. You write the answers. So how can you make sure your answers are correct, explanation points are correct? Very difficult sometimes. But calculation means if the answers are correct, they have to give the marks. Full marks should be given. Full marks should be given. That's the reason. I have given the 2 options here. Look at it. 3 questions from the section A or 2 from the section B. Or else 2 from the section A, 3 from the section B. Now look at the question paper. This is the question paper. MCQ paper. So MCQ paper, there are 50 MCQ questions. I don't want to show all the MCQ questions for you all here. Right? Not 1,000. No. Not 1,000 children. Why? MCQ, 50 MCQs, you will get 50 into 2. How much? 100 marks. Okay. This is part 1. Part 2, out of 10, how many questions you will do? Tell me, children. Now I explained that. You are asking 1,000 marks. Out of 10, how many questions you will do for the part 2 questions now? How many questions total? Total. Section A and B together. You will do 5 questions. You will do 5 questions. Absolutely 5 questions. 5 questions multiplied by 20. 100 marks. Totally how much? 200 will be divided by 2 and it will be given 400 marks. Understand? Got it? Perfect. Right? So MCQ is 50 MCQs will be there like this and 5 answers are there. But remember, A-level, they always ask sometimes a correct question or answer, most appropriate answer. Correct or because all 5 answers sometimes seems like similar questions, similar answers. Because of one word, when we study the papers, you will understand. One word you will be finding the correct answer. You will be finding the correct answer. Now go to the part. Part 2 is very easy. You can target and study. Now remember that 6 units. 6 units you remember. Right? Grade 12, 6 units are there. No? Grade 12, 6 units are there. It will be there in the section A. Section A. Grade 13, there are 6 units. No? That will be there in the section B. Section B. Right? Now see, this is section A. First question from the unit 1. If you study thoroughly unit 1, you can do it. So if you are confident on the unit 1, you can do it. You feel that unit 1 is difficult for me. Part 2. But MCQ, you have to study all. Remember that word, MCQ, you have to study all. But in part 2, you can select the subjects. The topics, you can select it, right? If you feel that unit 1 is it's not interest for me or I don't do that, you can, part 2, you can avoid that study and for the part 2 exam, focus the unit 2. Because why? In question number 1, they will not ask unit 2 question, unit 3 question up the jumble, they will not ask. And remember, MCQ also that order is there. First question will be unit 1. After that, 8 questions will be unit 2. After that, another 4 or 5 questions will be unit, this is 20, yeah? Unit 4. After that, another 4 or 5 questions will be likewise. That goes in order. All the order. Unit 1, unit 2, unit 3. But the most question they ask from the unit 2 and 3, minimum 8 questions or else more 10 questions will be there. MCQ. Part 2 also, such way only. Because MCQ, you have no choice. Part 2, you have choice. First question from unit 1. This is 2020. Not the last year paper, the previous one. Unit 2. Second question is from unit 2. Here is one technique is there. There is sometimes they will change the structure like this. Look at very carefully, watch this one. I'm thinking like question 2, question 4, question 5. There are 2 possibilities when they are going to make the question. There are 2 possibilities. There is 2 possibilities. Question 1, absolutely from unit 1. Perfect. So far, there is no changes. Only in 2016, I guess. 17, they asked 2 questions. But nowadays, only 1 question they ask. Sometime from unit 2 and question number 3, unit 3. This is 2020, such a way. Yeah. Question 2 also from unit 2. Question 3 also from unit 3. But if you don't study the unit 2, you can't do question 3 also. Why? Unit 3 and unit 2 are combined subject. Okay. If they take a question, take 2 questions from these 2 units separately. Understand? Unit 2 separate question, unit 3 separate question mean question number 5 includes unit 5 and 6 together. Question number 5 will be cover up with unit 5 and 6 together. So last year paper, such a way. 2020 also, such a way. 2021 also, same method. Question number 4, always 1 question will be there from unit 4. Question number 4 is always unit 4. Sometime there is a change. So far, last 2 years, 3 years, this was the pattern. Previously, they use what? Sometime question number 4, question number 5, separate unit 5 and unit 6 they take. You understand? Question number 4, unit 5 question. Question number 5, unit 6 question. Question number 3, unit 4. Question number 2 will be unit 2 and 3, you get either this or that. If the unit 2 and 3 comes one question, unit 4, 5 and 6 will be two separate questions. If the unit 4 and 5 and 6 comes separate two question, unit 2 and 3 will become one question. You got it? Do you understand my point? Right? When we study, you will understand in further details, right? You can. Instead of what subject we can do. Instead of economics also, you can do that subject. Economics also you can. It is compulsory for the students to have the choose business studies or whatever the O-level choose are accounting. No. If you are going to select the subject for the commerce stream, instead of economics, you can select IT. Instead of economics, you can select mathematics, right? It's anything you can select. It's not compulsory to choose all three subjects as a commerce. If your future is only for the commerce stream, you can select it. In art stream, you can select economics, or in religion subjects, you can select IT, you can select media, you can select media subjects either. Logic, political science, geography. Make sure whether lectures are available in English medium. That's the problem, right? Lectures are available in English medium. Huh? So civilization subject you can select it. Language subject you can select it. Literature, English language. Instead of this economics, there are many subjects you can select it, right? Yeah, you can do ICT instead of economics, but in AAT stage one, only one subject is the economics. After that, economics is not there. Economics is only one subject in AAT for stage. You can't select IT and economics together because you know why? I think IT and economics will held the same day. Not only your school, all the schools, IT and economics, they give a two separate options. Huh? All right. Look at this one. Question formats are there. Likewise, unit 3, unit 4, the same way, 2020. Unit 5 and 6 together has come under the unit 4, right? I wouldn't say which is easy because since I am an economics teacher, I can make the subject easy. But if you talk to an IT teacher also, he would say that is a teacher's confidence level, right? Teacher's confidence level. It's not matter easy or difficult. Remember, children, don't select anything in your life because of easy, right? What make you more challenge and improve you, you do that. If you try to do anything which I can possibly do only me, you will not develop yourself. You will not grow. You will not grow. But select which will you grow, right? The Z-score economics is high. ICT is more than economics side. ICT is more than economics because many students are doing it. Now, in a while, we are going to finish it. We'll be finishing in a few minutes. We are going to finish. Almost we are in the last part, right? We are in the last part. So section B also, question number 6 will be 7. Question number 7 will be 8. Like in that order only it goes, right? So we will give complete PDFs for you all tudes, and we do sometime revision, Kahoot questions always. An online test will be conducted for you all, right? And syllabus recap and past paper, for example, I can show you. So these are the tunes. Complete tunes will be given to you all, right? So it is, and after that, we will be providing the student chapter-based past paper questions, papers for every chapter. You will do the online test also. You will do the online test also. You will be doing it, right? So online test means the unit-wise. Unit-wise, you will do the online test. Okay. And so did I select the same to PDF? Sorry, guys. Yes. And these are our time schedules. You can see the fast track classes are already going on. 2022 track, A-level 2023 batches are going on. So you have 2000 A-level 2024 will be Saturday. Actually, today we planned Saturday 5 o'clock, but we couldn't be able to make it. But next week onwards, we are resuming. We are starting the classes, right? Next week onwards, we start our classes July. Saturday 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. If you want, you can go and reserve the slots in the website. Next week, we are starting from next week onwards. We are starting this session, right? I'll come to the final part. As I told you, economics. When you look at this, because I want to give this final conception, even if you don't do the economics, no problem. Whatever the subjects you select, I think I have no idea, but you have to just check it out, the EDU-ZONE website. EDU-ZONE website, you check the price. I have no idea. Maybe it's a 2,000 rupees or else something, another 200 rupees, maybe increase, I guess. 2,000, I think so. Yeah, 2000 or 2200, maybe somewhat. Yeah. Right? Even you select whatever the subjects, no problem. Children, no problem. Any subject you can select. It's not a problem. But when you're selecting a subject, always be a broader perspective person. Don't be a narrow mind, a tunnel vision. Just assume that you are in the middle of this road here. Your point, it's your point. When you look at the picture, now you are in the center of the road. Now you can see entire vision. You see that side, right side, what is there, left side, what is there, in the corner, up to the edge of the eyesight, you can see everything what is there. This is we call broader vision, not the tunnel vision. When you look at a problem like a tunnel vision, you will be a failure. Why? When you are going to do one thing, you are thinking what are the other things will affect on you. That is we call broader perspective. At a time, multiple things will affect you. Think all the possibilities, right? So in economics, you have to avoid the tunnel vision. Economics will teach you avoid the tunnel vision, and which will give you the broader perspective. Think broader perspective. Broader vision is there. For example, if anyone, you ask me a question, right? Example, I'm telling you. Sir, the subject is easy or difficult. You ask the same question from anyone. If they tell the answer easy or difficult, mean they don't have the broader vision. They have the tunnel vision. If anyone is asking a question, if they tell you a short answer, yes or no, mean they have a tunnel vision. When you ask me when the subject is easy or difficult, I will not tell that. I will allow you to take the decision. I will identify the thoughts. I will identify the points. I will identify the facts to you. Why? There are many things are there. Many things are there. If anyone asks, I will not tell this disadvantage. I will tell you the affecting factors. Avoid the tunnel vision. Think broader perspective, right? Think broader perspective. And very important, economics is we already studied. We have the limited resources, limited things, but we are our desires, our wants are unlimited. When you want to make the choice out of that, all the unlimited desire, using limited resource, you wanted to make the choice. You want to make a selection. When you make a select, when you're going to make a selection, you have to take all the considering factors and analyze. If I do commerce stream, what is the benefit I have? What is the things I sacrifice? If I select the science stream, what I will get, what I lose. If I select the math stream, if I go abroad, all you take it. This is we call in economics, what do you call? Cost effective, cost analysis, cost benefit analysis method. This is we call cost benefit analysis. For example, you're going to make a selection, whether I'm going to buy this bun or this burger. If I buy the burger, what is the benefit I have? If I buy the bun, what I have the benefit? Or what I lose? Mind calculation, cost benefit is quick. If you make that choice as per the cost benefit analysis, you will sacrifice the best one. You understand my word? In economics will teach you how to sacrifice the best. You may ask a question, sir, are we sacrificing the best? Yes, children. Out of 5 options, you will sacrifice the immediate best. All these are optional best, immediate best. But one you select is, what you select will be your ultra best. Economics will teach you. Nobody will teach you. No subjects will teach you to sacrifice the best, avoid the best. What we select is, ultra best. Economics will teach you that mindset. If you learn that mindset, even if you take W for economics, you will succeed in your life like Steve Jobs succeeded, Mark Zuckerberg succeeded, Jack Ma succeeded, Jeff Bezos succeeded. Many people in the world without education, they succeeded because of they know how to make that cost benefit analysis, and they sacrificed the best and they selected the ultra best. If you study economics, you should be one step ahead of them. If not, learning economics will be a waste of time if you don't get this mindset. Thank you very much, children. This is our phone number, school, my number, EDU-ZONE number is there. You can send your feedbacks to my WhatsApp number. That is my WhatsApp number, right? So choice is yours, children. If you have any question, you can ask me. Subject selection, take a decision and do that. It's not in a hurry. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. See you guys. Can we do the A-level comments even if you do the comments? No, you can do. You can. O-level, what you do is no problem. A-level is a fresh stream. Fresh. You can do anything. You can do. You can do anything. You can do anything. No problem. Confident matters. Confident matters. The people who ask a question, why people are like this, why world is like this, mean failure. Right? The people who ask a question, right? We always ask, no, why even like people? The people who ask, what if the world is like this? Try to ask a question like that. What if the world is like this? Netflix created. Uber Flash created, right? Uber Eats created. What if it is there? It should be like these imaginations. So everybody should be an economist in the world if you want to succeed. If you want to succeed. So all the very best for the subject selection, children. Take your own subjects, no problem. Any subject you can select it. But if you selected economics, but you should have that mindset. Unfortunately, the people who select the subject, they focus on that, but no problem. Classes are starting from next Saturday, right? Next Saturday, yeah. Our classes start from next Saturday. The time schedule is given, yeah. Every Saturday we're starting. So next Saturday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. we are starting. So that's the time schedule. If you have anything, you have feedbacks, please send us. It will be benefit for us. My WhatsApp number is there, right? You can send your feedback. How do you feel the session? Whether it's benefited for you all or not. Even you are not selecting economics, no problem. No problem. You're selecting or not. But Rizla, send me a WhatsApp message. I will instruct you how to join the sub class. I will explain because almost the time has gone. Just send a WhatsApp message. I will instruct you how to join the sub class. EDU-ZONE website, you have to go register and reserve the slot. Okay. So all the very best, children, for your subject selection, for your future endeavors. Whatever you are going to learn, make it as soon as possible in the fast track process. So that the Almighty help you all. Right. Thank you very much. See you guys. Good night. Assalamu alaikum.